The Kissing Booth 2 was undoubtedly a really good movie. The Kissing Booth in general by Netflix is a really good series, undoubtedly. I really enjoyed it. Um, I think that honestly, it really does deserve a 9 or better out of 10, guaranteed. I think that they really had everything going for a lot of reasons. I think that it was pretty good for a teen romance movie. I don't think that it was too cheesy. The ending was definitely not predictable. There wasn't even really an ending at all. Um, I know in the first one, obviously, and this is all spoilers. So if you have not watched both, you probably should stop now. If you have watched both, then listen to what I have to say here. Um, I gotta say that the first one ended really good. I think that it was really appropriate. Noah was leaving for college, and he didn't really show signs of being too clingy, like running down the escalator and saying, "I can't leave you yet." He left for Harvard, and that's what should have happened because that's probably what would have happened in real life. Life goes on. In the movies, he would probably run down, but he left. And we did not know what would happen. Part two. Part two comes and Marco comes in the picture. And I gotta be honest, like the way the movie ended, you knew Marco was gonna fight back. You knew Marco was not done. You knew that at graduation he literally said, "Hey, like she is worth fighting for. He will be back." But the thing is though, is that I really just see Elle liking Marco for looks. I think that he was cool for doing that dance competition and he has a great voice and stuff, but there wasn't enough of them bonding to really form any relationship. You see Lee and Rachel, they kind of bond and stuff, but I think they're attracted to each other. You know what I'm saying? Elle and Noah, obviously they have a connection, okay? But this is where the plot twist comes in. And this is the meat of the video. Is Elle and Lee supposed to be together? Are they somehow secretly supposed to be together? This goes into many different movies. Austin and Ally, when they were supposed to be together, long and delayed. We see, series like Zoe and Chase in Zoe 101. Like, is it supposed to be one of those where it's like Elle right now is with Noah, but maybe Elle will realize, like, yeah, Noah did not cheat on her at college. Noah went to college. He did not cheat on Elle. We know Noah is legit. He's a jock. He's a football quarterback. We know he can get girls, but he refuses to. He sticks true to Elle. But notice how Elle kind of cheated on Noah. So we almost see this not halfway thing. We see Noah say, "Hey, I'm all in for you, Elle. I've been calling you. I did not lie about the airing. The airing under the bed was legit. Like, it was there accidentally. I did not have anything to do that." Elle did not believe him. Had a little thing with Marco, no affair, no sex, but that beach thing, hanging out with him all over the mall, right? Going shopping, having a great time, kissing. Knowing that Noah's coming home for Thanksgiving tomorrow, you still, Noah's coming back tomorrow, bro. You know that, Noah's coming back tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So why would you even remotely think about that? It's almost like Elle is the big question here. Are you choosing Harvard? Are you choosing, Berkeley? UC Berkeley or whatever it's called. That's what part 3 is all about. Which college is he choosing? Now, this is where the meat comes in too. Are they supposed to be together? Because there are numerous instances. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a little son of a bitch, man. In the comment section, attack me, bro. Maybe I'm crazy. I promise you, I am not unhappy with Noah and Elle. If Noah and Elle end up, fine. Match in heaven, go for it. But is it really a match in heaven if Elle cheated a little bit? You know, like, what if Lee really does have feelings for Elle? I mean, you do see, they were born together. They were best friends the whole life. They literally say, if you're not best friends, don't get married. They literally say a good wife and husband should be best friends first. A good couple should be friends first. They're obviously best friends. They literally have these rules to life. Rule number whatever, right? Like, obviously, I think rule number... Guys, I'm sorry. I should know the rules because obviously I'm a huge fan of the show. I'm not a nerd of the show. I'm just a huge fan of it. I only watched part 1 twice and then part 2 once. But, like, I just think that, like, the movie sold it. It did. If Elle and Lee do not end up together, or at least if they do not think about it once, I was sold. The movie did a good job in not knowing what's going to happen in the future. This is the part when I actually almost smirked. When Rachel broke up they didn't break up, but like had space. When Rachel had a moment and said, "Look, Lee, I was there. I was there when you were at your birthday party last year. You said it for yourself." And then that's when Elle said, "If I told you not to be with Rachel, would you break up with her?" And then what did Lee say? Lee said, without even thinking twice, "Yes, I would. I would break up with Rachel." See how he said that so easily? That means that he does not love Rachel. He loves Elle more. They even said, "I love you" to each other. Yeah, it's as best friends. Yeah, again, I'm saying it one more time. Yeah, it's as best friends. Yeah, they're best friends for life. But let me tell you something. Sometimes you fall in love with your best friend, especially if it's a boy and a girl. Maybe they just don't know it yet. They had this inner bond connection. The times, like when they had that sandwich, they're eating that sub sandwich, and Lee made a joke. "Hey, what do you think people do? What do you think people do on dates?" And then, like, Elle said, "Hey, maybe they just have a sandwich and talk. Or eat food and talk." And they laughed. What if that was irony of foreshadowing of the company telling us, hey, that's a hint that they should be together? The time when Lee goes out of his way, all the way across the school, to stop Elle from being embarrassed on the speaker about Marco. Like, it's almost like they have this connection that's like, I would do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. Because even though Elle has this connection with Lee, there's not once in the movie that they say anything to each other. It's just been all indirectly, like, oh my God, like, do you remember when Noah came home from college and he said, Elle, I want a connection that you and Lee have. I want it. It's strong. I want that connection with Chloe, however you pronounce it. I forget now. But, like, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, the best friends list thing. A lot of things they do are just, like, they sometimes complete each other's sentence. Like, Lee, I know you want, an excuse to dress up. So how about we do a dress up party, and then he was Batman, like it's almost like they should be together because they're the ones that connect more. There's more of a connection. I don't know if they have looks for each other. Maybe Elle does not find Lee sexually attractive or Lee vice versa. But all that aside, they would make a great couple, a cute couple, a couple that honestly should probably be together. Again, Rachel saw it. Rachel sees it. Rachel sees that they can't get enough of each other. With all sexual desires aside, as long as they find each other, attractive, they probably should be dating. Again, Rachel said it. You guys have this connection and you guys like create space. And then Noah saying it. Elle, I want something that you and Lee have. It's just like there's so many moments that it's just like it makes me really think. Give me your thoughts for part 3. Take care. Bye bye.